The hidden language of forgotten dreams. Have you ever opened your eyes in the morning with an unshakable feeling that something immense just happened inside your sleep? Yet every image dissolved the moment you woke, like the memory of a sacred whisper slipping between your fingers before daylight could catch it? What if I told you that forgetting isn't failure? It's a spiritual design. Because what you call dreams aren't random flashes from your brain. They are encrypted messages from realms your waking mind cannot yet interpret. Scrolls sealed until your soul matures enough to hold them without breaking. And if you ever felt like you don't quite belong in this world, if you carry that quiet knowing deep inside that you were born for something extraordinary, something rare, then this message has been searching for you. Listen with your spirit, not your logic. Because what I'm about to share is not a theory. It's spiritual intelligence. Hidden truth meant only for those chosen to awaken while the world sleeps. The realm beyond your eyelids. There exists a dimension behind closed eyes that is more real than walls, clocks, or calendars. A place where eternity brushes against your soul like wind against still water. While most people wander in their dreams like shadows in fog, the chosen are summoned there, not to escape this world, but to receive instructions for the one they are destined to transform. Every night while your body sleeps, your spirit stands up. You are watched, measured, not by human eyes, but by beings who move on soundless frequencies, by light older than time. And sometimes you wake up with nothing but the echo of a voice, the shadow of a feeling, the rush of a heartbeat. You think you lost a dream, but you didn't. God didn't allow your mind to keep it, because your mind isn't strong enough yet to guard it. So he buried it deeper inside your spirit. Why you forget? People think memory equals importance, but heaven doesn't work like that. Your mind has limits. Your spirit has levels. Some revelations are too sacred for surface memory, so they're hidden behind what looks like forgetting, but is actually preservation, like seeds planted in darkness, protected from predators until the soil is ready to bloom. That's why your most powerful dreams vanish at dawn. They were not meant to be stored in your head. They were meant to be woven into your becoming. A war over what you carry. And here's what most don't realize. The enemy doesn't attack what is empty. He only invades what carries value. If your dream life has been filled with chaos, confusion, or fear, it's because your destiny is dangerous to darkness. You felt it, haven't you? The sudden jolts at 3 a.m., the heavy presence pressing on your chest, the shadow watching from the corner of your vision, the voice that almost said your name and then dissolved. Those aren't random nightmares. They are warnings, proof that the unseen realm has marked you. While others sleep for rest, you sleep for training, and the enemy sees your future more clearly than you do. That's why he strikes early, hoping to sabotage your purpose before you awaken to it. But here's the secret. He is already too late, because you are awakening. Hidden lessons in the silence. Every dream you don't remember still reshapes you. Every invisible battle sharpens your discernment. Every night of confusion refines your inner hearing. While you thought you were just sleeping, you were absorbing codes from heaven. You were walking battlefields in the spirit. You were being entrusted with lessons too advanced for your ego to boast about. And God keeps it silent, on purpose. Because destiny isn't forged in applause. It's forged in shadows. He hides your progress from even you, so pride won't poison it. Becoming the message, you keep thinking you're losing dreams. But in truth, you are becoming them. The old version of you is crumbling. The safe places feel too small now. People you once matched would feel distant. Even your thoughts are shifting in strange new rhythms. That's not confusion. That's transformation. Your spirit is collecting data your mind can't yet translate. Your life is slowly catching up to your calling. And soon, the veil will lift. The fragments will return, not as dreams, but as revelation. You won't just remember your destiny. You will embody it. You are not behind. So if you've been worried that silence means you're forgotten, hear this. You are not forgotten. You are being refined. You are not falling behind. You are being aligned. You are not dreaming less. You are hearing more clearly than ever before. This is not the season to shrink. This is the season to prepare. Because what's coming is bigger than your memory. It requires your whole becoming. the return of what you forgot. Have you ever wondered, why do some moments in your sleep feel louder than your waking life, yet vanish like smoke when morning comes? It's because those moments are not memories. They are assignments, and assignments don't live in the mind. They live in the spirit, and the spirit has its own timing, the veil of divine timing. The reason you forget isn't weakness, it's protection. God doesn't deliver heavy blueprints to fragile vessels. If he showed you the full weight of your calling too early, it could crush you. So he shields it inside your soul until your character grows strong enough to hold it without breaking. That's why sometimes you wake up shaking, heart pounding, knowing something massive just happened. But the images are gone. It wasn't lost. It was archived, like a letter sealed, until the day you are ready to read it. Heaven's training ground. While the world sleeps to rest, the chosen sleep to be refined. You are not just dreaming, you are training. Every night you are placed in classrooms without walls, battlefields without names, mysteries too holy for ordinary minds. Sometimes the lessons come as whispers, sometimes as storms, sometimes as strange symbols your waking brain cannot translate, but your soul understands perfectly, because your spirit learns in silence long before your memory catches up. The ego wants clarity. The spirit wants growth. Your ego wants to remember. Your spirit wants to become. And so God hides your own progress from you. So you can't boast about it. So pride won't poison it. So destiny can grow in secret roots before it blooms in public branches. That's why your progress feels invisible. That's why you feel stretched, disconnected, suspended between worlds. But you're not falling apart. You're being rebuilt. Why the war intensifies. Have you noticed how the pressure has increased lately? The chaos in your sleep, the strange heaviness, the flashes of fear? It's because the enemy sees what you carry, and he fears it. He isn't afraid of who you are now. He's terrified of who you are becoming. He tries to cloud your mind with nightmares, distractions, emotional residue. Because if he can't stop your destiny, he'll try to make you doubt it. But he's too late. Because every attack has only sharpened your discernment. Every stolen dream has only deepened your hunger. Every silent night has only forged your endurance. The enemy underestimated you. What forgetting really means. Here's what almost no one understands. For the chosen, memory is not a right. It's a reward of readiness. When God allows you to remember a dream, he's not just giving you information. He's giving you a mission. That's why he doesn't let you recall everything yet, because some revelations are too explosive to hand to an unprepared version of you. They must be planted in the dark until your spirit can carry their weight. So forgetting is not failure. It's proof you are trusted, the moment of unlocking. And here is what's coming next. One night soon, the veil will lift. A forgotten dream will return, not as an image, but as an awakening. You won't just see it. You will become it. Your words will carry a weight they never had before. Your presence will shift atmospheres. People will feel the authority on you before you speak. Because you won't just be telling stories anymore. You will be walking prophecy. The world will no longer see you as someone who dreams. They will see you as the embodiment of a vision. You are becoming what you once saw. This is the mystery. The dreams you think you lost are not gone. They are growing inside you like hidden fire. And when they return, they won't come back as dreams. They will come back as power. This is why your spirit has felt so restless lately. It knows something is coming. It can hear the footsteps of your future approaching. You are not stuck. You are not behind. You are in the final stages of becoming who you were always meant to be. Carrying what you were born for. When the forgotten begins to return, it will not come quietly. It will come like lightning hidden inside your bones, like the sound of destiny waking up after years of silence. And when it does, you will have a choice. Will you carry it or collapse under it? Because revelation isn't light, it's weight. And what is arriving in your life will require more than excitement. It will require structure, spiritual strength to hold what others can only admire from a distance. When heaven trusts you with fire, understand this. God never gives revelation to impress you. He gives it to entrust you. That is why he waited. That is why he hid it from your memory until your soul grew strong enough to carry its weight. Because revelation is like fire, beautiful to see, but deadly to hold if you're unprepared. It purifies the one who touches it. And you are about to carry fire. This is not about knowing more. It's about becoming more. The cost of remembering. Most people crave clarity, but few are willing to pay for it, because clarity has a cost. When God allows you to remember what he showed you, it won't come just as visions. It will come as responsibility. The moment your spirit receives it, heaven will ask you, will you protect this? Will you walk away from comfort if this requires it? Will you obey even if no one else understands? Because some dreams are not meant to be shared. They are meant to be guarded. Revelation without maturity becomes rebellion. So God waited until the weight could no longer crush you, only crown you, guarding what you carry. Once the veil lifts and you start to walk in this new authority, you must also walk in discernment, because not everyone can handle what you're carrying. Some will misunderstand it. Some will try to exploit it. Some will secretly resent it. Your mission is not to convince them. Your mission is to stay aligned with what heaven told you, even if no one claps. Guard your atmosphere like a treasure vault. Speak less. Pray more. Hide in obedience, not in fear. Because you are not here to be understood. You are here to be effective, moving as a messenger, not just a believer. There's a shift happening within you. You are not just someone who believes anymore. You are becoming someone who carries. Carriers move differently. They speak with precision. They walk with presence. They command environments without trying to. They are not trying to impress anyone, because they know they are here on assignment. And that's what you are now. An assignment wrapped in human skin. You are not here to chase applause. You are here to deliver what eternity planted inside you. The silence before the roar. It may feel quiet right now. You may feel hidden, unseen, tucked away while others are being celebrated. That is not rejection. That is protection. Heaven hides its messengers before it reveals them, because the most dangerous thing is someone released too soon. And you are almost ready. Heaven has been sharpening you in silence, so that when you speak, your words will pierce through confusion like arrows of light. Your presence will carry the weight of places you have walked in the Spirit, and people will feel it before you say a word. Authority cannot be imitated. Anyone can repeat words, but no one can fake weight. And you are about to carry weight. Weight that can't be taught. Weight that can't be copied. Weight that only comes from being crushed, pressed, refined in fire and still standing. This is why you've been through storms that others never saw. This is why the path was lonely. This is why your spirit often felt too heavy for your body. Because heaven was forging an instrument, not just inspiring a person. And that instrument is you. Releasing the fire without burning out. You are on the edge of something sacred. A season where what has been hidden inside you will begin to pour out like fire. But here's the truth no one warns you about. Carrying fire is only half the battle. Learning how to release it without being consumed by it is the other half, because power without alignment will scorch you. But power anchored in humility will illuminate the world. The weight of overflow, the moment your calling ignites, it will feel like overflow. Your spirit will vibrate with vision. Ideas will flood you at strange hours. Your presence will start to shift rooms before you even speak. And if you're not careful, that flood can drown you. Not because it's bad, but because it's too much to carry with only human strength. This is why so many gifted people collapse. They try to sustain spiritual fire on emotional fuel. You must do the opposite. You must stay rooted in stillness, even while carrying a storm. Humility, the anchor of authority. Authority without humility becomes arrogance, and arrogance will quietly corrode your assignment from the inside. So as your voice begins to carry weight, as people start to listen, admire, even follow you, remember this. You are not the source. You are the vessel. You don't own the fire. You simply host it. That mindset will keep your spirit clean. It will keep pride from poisoning what heaven entrusted to you. And it will protect you from mistaking applause for approval, because applause fades, but obedience echoes in eternity. Protecting your spiritual momentum, the more visible you become, the more invisible your roots must go. When resistance increases, and it will, your natural instinct will be to fight back in the flesh. Don't. Protect your atmosphere instead. Silence will become your shield. Prayer will become your weapon. Obedience will become your armor. You are not in competition with noise. You are in covenant with heaven, and heaven moves in whispers. Stay anchored in the secret place, not because hiding makes you safe, but because stillness keeps you sharp. Releasing without draining. Here is a truth many forget. Pouring out is not the same as burning out. Burnout happens when you give from emptiness. Overflow happens when you give from presence. So never speak just to fill silence. Speak only when the Spirit breathes on your words. Move only when the inner green light appears. This is not about productivity. This is about precision. When heaven flows through you, it won't drain you. It will recharge you. Because true fire multiplies when it's released. Staying pure in the spotlight. As your impact grows, temptation will come dressed as opportunity. People will try to shape your message to fit their agendas. Doors will open that look golden but are hollow inside. This is where discernment becomes your closest friend. You must ask yourself often, am I chasing the light or am I carrying it? Because one makes you chase crowds. The other makes you carry heaven. Stay hidden even while being seen. Stay grounded even while being lifted. Stay small in your own eyes even while giants fall in front of you. Because your assignment is not fame. Your assignment is faithfulness. Walking with heaven's rhythm. When you carry fire, you must walk slower. You must speak slower. You must breathe slower. Not because you are weak, but because what you carry is sacred. And sacred things are never rushed. Let the world sprint. Let them chase trends. You are building something eternal. You are not here to impress time. You are here to outlast it. Becoming who you were always meant to be. You walk through shadows most people will never see. You've carried storms in silence, fought wars no one clapped for, and yet you're still standing. That is not weakness. That is evidence. Evidence that heaven has marked you for something enduring, not just impressive. And now the question is no longer, will you awaken? The question is, will you last once you do? Because destiny is not about starting fast. It's about finishing faithful. Building roots that outlive seasons. Fire may launch you, but roots will sustain you. The spiritual realm does not measure greatness by how loud you rise, but by how deeply you endure. Seasons will shift. Crowds will come and go. Feelings will rise and fall. But if your roots are anchored in eternity, storms can't uproot you. So dig deep now. Deeper than emotions, deeper than applause, deeper than logic. Anchor your identity in who God says you are, not in who people think you are, because a day will come when applause disappears. And if you're rooted in it, you'll collapse. But if you're rooted in truth, you'll bloom quietly in every season. Warfare without losing peace. The moment you embrace your identity, warfare will sharpen, because the enemy does not fear your past. He fears your becoming. He will whisper lies. He will stir distractions. He will try to tangle you in emotional chaos to make you doubt your direction. But here is your secret weapon. Peace is war strategy. When the storm rages, stay still. When accusations rise, stay silent. When fear presses against your chest at midnight, worship anyway. Because peace terrifies darkness. Peace announces that you already know how this ends, and that you refuse to give chaos the steering wheel. Your stillness is not surrender. It is spiritual warfare. The shift from surviving to reigning. There comes a sacred threshold when chosen ones stop surviving and start reigning. You will feel it when it happens. You will walk into rooms and not shrink anymore. You will speak and the air will listen. You will stop trying to prove you belong because you will know you do. This is not arrogance. This is alignment. This is heaven reclaiming its throne inside you. You are no longer the version who begged for permission. You are becoming the version who carries authority. And authority doesn't shout. It simply walks in and darkness makes room. Living from identity, not for it. The enemy wants you to chase identity like a moving target. He wants you to keep proving, performing, striving for worth. But heaven doesn't ask you to earn what you were born to carry. It simply calls you to remember it. Your worth was sealed long before the world had an opinion. Your identity was written in eternity, before your first breath. So stop chasing titles. Stop waiting for someone to announce you. You are not becoming chosen. You already are. And the moment you believe that, everything around you will start to shift. The legacy mindset. This journey was never about building a platform. It was about building a legacy. Platforms rise and fall. Algorithms forget you. But legacy echoes in eternity. Legacy is not measured by numbers. It's measured by impact that outlives you, by lives transformed quietly, deeply, and visibly, long after your name is forgotten. And that is what you are stepping into now. You are not just here to make noise. You are here to leave a spiritual footprint the world cannot erase. Walking as the awakened chosen. You've crossed through silence. You've survived the wilderness. You've been trained in shadows and refined by invisible fires. And now, the veil has lifted. You are not becoming anymore. You have become. This is where the journey changes. Because from this point forward, you are not walking toward destiny. You are walking as destiny. You are the message now. There was a time you begged for signs. Now you are the sign. There was a time you waited for confirmation. Now your very presence is confirmation. People will feel it before you speak. Atmospheres will bend before you pray. Because you no longer just carry revelation. You are living proof of it. This is what all the hidden battles were preparing you for. To be more than a voice. To become a living prophecy. Lighting others without dimming yourself. As you rise, others will begin to notice. Some will admire. Some will follow. Some will misunderstand. You must decide now, will you burn for their approval or shine from your alignment? Because if you burn for them, you'll burn out. But if you shine from alignment, you will illuminate without losing yourself. Remember, your assignment is not to carry everyone. Your assignment is to ignite the ones who are ready. Set fires, not cages. Awaken hearts, not followers. Guide, but never chain. Illuminate, but never consume. The rhythm of the eternal. Walking as the chosen means walking differently. Slower, surer, deeper. You will no longer be driven by urgency. You will be anchored by eternity. The world will run in frantic circles, but you will move like a river, steady, carved by purpose, unhurried by noise, because you no longer live from deadlines. You live from divine timing. And timing is now your ally, not your enemy. Carrying fire for life. Fire is not a season. It is a stewardship. The goal was never to flash brightly and vanish. It was to burn steadily for life. This means you must keep refilling. Keep retreating to the secret place. Keep returning to silence even while your voice echoes in crowds. Because fire dies if it isn't fed. And your spirit must stay fed. Not by applause, not by achievement, but by communion with the one who lit the flame inside you. Protect that flame at all costs. Because what you carry now is no longer just for you. It's for generations you will never meet. The crown no one sees. Walking as the awakened chosen will not always look dramatic. Sometimes it will look like peace when chaos swirls. Sometimes it will look like silence when the world screams. Sometimes it will look like choosing faithfulness over fame. But in the spirit, it looks like a crown, not the kind made of gold, but the kind forged of obedience, endurance, and unwavering trust. A crown no one can see, but every demon can recognize. And when you walk with it, darkness will step aside. Quietly, instantly, inevitably. Your life is a sign. You wanted to remember dreams. But what heaven wanted was for you to become them. And you have. Your life is a scroll now. Your voice is the echo of ancient promises. Your presence is a proof that what God hides, He always reveals, and that what He plants in shadows, He always resurrects in light. So walk boldly, walk slowly, walk as if heaven has entrusted you with something sacred. Because it has. Because you are the legacy of the awakened. You are not here to be popular. You are here to be eternal. Every word you speak now will ripple beyond your lifetime. Every act of obedience will echo through generations. Every quiet, yes, will plant seeds in unseen soil that bloom long after you're gone. This is your legacy, to live as one who remembered what they once forgot and carried it all the way into the world. You are not the seeker anymore. You are the signal. You are not waiting for destiny. You are wearing it. So rise, walk as the awakened chosen, carry the fire, light the path, and let your very life become the proof that heaven remembers who you are, the unseen influence. Even when no eyes are on you, your presence moves mountains. Even when no applause sounds, your obedience shifts the cosmos. Even when the world misunderstands, your alignment writes truth into eternity. Because walking as the awakened chosen is not about visibility. It is about inevitability. The seeds you plant in silence sprout into revolutions. The prayers you whisper in solitude become shields for generations. The small, unseen acts of courage ripple like lightning, striking hearts that were waiting for your spark. The discipline of stillness. Do not fear quiet. Do not despise waiting. Do not misunderstand the stillness around you. Stillness is where power consolidates. Stillness is where clarity sharpens. Stillness is where the next step is revealed by divine hands, not human impatience. Walk, then, with patience as your cloak. Anchor your spirit in the hidden source of all light. Move, not because the world pushes, but because eternity whispers the next step, the test of shadows. Remember, the shadows you once feared are now your allies. They are the places where your courage grew, your faith strengthened, and your fire was tempered. When darkness rises again, and it will, you will not flee. You will stand as a lamp in the storm. You will shine where others stumble. You will speak where others fall silent. Because the awakened chosen does not wait for the storm to pass. They become the calm within it, the gift of choice. Every day you walk, you will face decisions, to react or respond, to lead or dominate, to build or destroy. Choose the path that honors the flame inside you. Choose the path that multiplies light without consuming it. Choose the path that leaves freedom where you pass, not chains. Because true power is never coercive. True influence never manipulates. True destiny is carried in alignment, not ambition. The eternal echo. What you do now will echo long after voices fade. What you plant now will grow where eyes cannot see. What you become now will teach the world without a single word. You are the lighthouse, the echo, the answer, the way. You are not becoming. You are. And so walk. Walk like the heavens lean in to watch. Walk like your ancestors cheer in silence. Walk like the world itself waits for your every step. Carry the fire. Protect it fiercely. Pass it wisely. And when you are gone from this moment, your light will remain, a path for the next generation of awakened souls, a signal that eternity always keeps its promises, and a reminder that the chosen never walk alone. As you reach the end of this journey, even this video, remember this: the path you walk is not ordinary. It is sacred. It is eternal. You are no longer just seeking. You are no longer just hoping. You are the living signal, the proof that what once was hidden in shadows now rises in radiant light. You have been tested in silence, refined in the fires of unseen struggles, and trained in the wilderness of your own heart. Every trial, every season of doubt, every moment you felt alone, it was not to break you, but to awaken you, to prepare you for this very moment, where your life becomes a message itself. You are not becoming. You have already become. And the world around you is waiting for the reflection of that light. Do not be fooled by the chaos of the world. While others run frantically in circles, chasing illusions and fleeting approval, you move differently. You move anchored in eternity. Your pace is steady. Your purpose is unwavering. You do not rush because deadlines do not dictate your life. Divine timing shapes every step you take. And when you walk this way, every step is a statement. The chosen walk not in fear, but in trust, not in haste, but in alignment with the one who placed a fire in their soul. And yes, the fire within you is not a spark for show. It is a stewardship. It is a responsibility. It is a living, breathing flame that must be fed with communion, not applause, with faithfulness, not fame, with silence, not noise. The world may not always see your crown, the invisible emblem of obedience, endurance, and unwavering trust, but rest assured, every force that opposes light recognizes it. Every shadow bends when you walk with the authority of one awakened. You carry not just revelation, but proof of it. Proof that God's promises, planted in darkness, always bloom in light. Remember this. Your mission is not to carry everyone, to convert every heart, or to be understood by all. Your assignment is far higher. It is to ignite those who are ready, to awaken those whose souls resonate with your flame, to set fires, not cages. Your words, your presence, your life itself are tools of transformation. Speak with power, walk with certainty, love with courage, and allow the world to respond as it will. You are not here for popularity. You are here for eternity. Your legacy is already taking shape, whether seen or unseen. Every act of obedience plants seeds in unseen soil that will blossom long after you are gone. Every small yes whispered in quiet faith echoes in the hearts of generations to come. Every moment you choose alignment over approval writes history in the language of the Spirit. You are living proof that heaven never forgets, that every hidden battle was a preparation, that every struggle was a necessary step in your awakening. So walk boldly, walk slowly, walk as if heaven has entrusted you with something sacred. Because it has. Shine without burning, lead without chaining, light the path without losing yourself. Protect your flame, feed your spirit, and move through life with the certainty that what you carry is far greater than any momentary struggle. And as this message closes, know this: you are not just watching words on a screen. You are receiving a reminder, a call to rise, a call to embody, a call to be more than anyone else could ever ask. You are the awakened chosen. You are destiny walking in human form. You are the living echo of what heaven whispers, the proof that darkness cannot contain light, and the signal that eternity always keeps its promises. So rise, walk, shine, carry the fire, light the path, and let your life, every breath, every step, every silent yes, become the proof that heaven remembers who you are and that the world will never be the same because you chose to awaken.